Mike Trout in-person autograph. That's sweet. Wow. Mike Trout, IP auto. Um, Again, I'm going to send this off to PSA to get it authenticated. PSA and DNA. So, really excited to see what happens. Again, said it would pass PSA DNA. So, that is awesome. Came in the mag. Shout out to Cards for Less.
Well, what happened, guys, was I got scammed, and we're going to give you guys a rundown of all of what went down with this Mike Trout autograph scam. And you guys are not going to want to miss this, so stay tuned and be sure to watch this full card stories coming up right now. The story starts with me coming across an Instagram account, Cards for Less, that I thought was legit, looked to be legit, was selling a bunch of great autographs at a great discount, cheaper, and in-person autos mainly. He ended up being a cool guy before I was purchasing the card, and ended up subscribing to him, giving a shout out, which just was crazy now, as you guys are going to see. As with this Jordan that I saw in the story, you see the Jordan autograph there. That kind of attracted me. It was a good deal on it and led me to buy the Mike Trout auto, which you guys will hear about later. And he had a certification card, the picture, so kind of attracted me. Obviously, don't believe that Jordan's a real auto. Not 100% sure because, again, you guys will see what happened. Certification, again, pretty much phony. He probably made that up, and still ended up buying the Mike Trout autograph for $80, and that was one of my worst purchases. Just felt like it was a risk. I could take it for $80. If it comes back fake, it comes back fake. If it doesn't, then that's a plus. And also before that, guys, he sends me a phony verification card here. Forensic DNA, not really a legit business for authenticating autographs. So I believed it was real. I thought it was legit because he did send me that verification card. And it was like, I got this at a game and I got the certification, which is clearly something you guys don't want to see. You don't want to be a part of. And unfortunately, I fell for it. And also, he ended up sending me this photo that he was at the game and he was in the front row getting the Mike Trout autograph, which he could have just pulled this off the internet and anywhere. So that was, again, another sketch part of this scam and how it went down. He sent me that photo. He was at the game. He was getting the Mike Trout autograph. He was in the photo, which clearly is not true. And ended up getting the Mike Trout autograph in the mail. No problems. Came in and got the tracking number too, so that was good. But purchased a 2009-10 rookie of Steph Curry. I believe it was a reprint, obviously, because, again, he's faking stuff, doing that type of stuff. Wasn't sure. Said he shipped it into PWE, not with the Mike Trout, and that was my first red flag. Should have known from then that he wasn't up to anything great. Still thought the Mike Trout autograph was real. That was my first red flag, though, guys, and you guys are going to see more developments in the story. It just gets crazier and crazier. So I end up sending the Mike Trout auto off to GMA because the turnaround's really quick and it's cheaper. And I thought I had another card to send in, a Ronald Acuna slab, and I thought that would be easier and cheaper. So I ended up sending it off to GMA. I think it was about $20 for 2 cards at the time, which was a really good deal. So I ended up sending it off, and I waited a week, and you guys are going to see the results. And I got an email back from GMA saying the Trout autograph did not pass, as you guys see there. And that was really, really unfortunate. And at that point, I was like, let me see if I could try to get my money back. I did talk to GMA over the phone, and they said, try to get your money back if you did it on eBay. But obviously it wasn't on eBay. And he said to reach out to the person I bought it from and tell them it was fake. GMA said that. So reached out to the guy, and you guys are going to see what happened when I reached out to the guy. Again, this is kind of how the scam started to go down. Already, I know he was scamming me, but it got even worse, guys. So I respond back to him and say that the Mike Trout autograph was fake. I heard from GMA, and he says, I think you have the wrong guy. Can you send me my refund? I'm trying to get a response from him. Unfortunately, he says, "I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong guy." So this is where it starts to go south, and not great look for this guy. Clearly scamming, as you guys can see, if he's not wanting to send my refund. But there's still more to this story, guys, which is just crazy. Cards for less. Super duper scammer here. Alright, so end up DMing him, and he's saying, how could it come back fake? And yes, you need your refund, but I'm going to need proof because I don't want to be pulling my leg. Which I had the proof from the email. Again, as you guys saw there. Okay, I sent it to GMA, and they deemed it was fake. They're sending it back. So they pretty much gave me a slip when the card came back fake. LMFAO, GMA isn't good for grading. Well, GMA is one of the more reputable companies. Obviously, it's not PSA, it's not SGC, but it's up there. Unless it's PSA or BGS, I can't give you a refund. Talk to my other account because I don't fully own it. That's clearly not true. He obviously owns this account, and he's just trying to get out of it, make me message another account, and just make it seem like he's not the person in the wrong. So here's where it goes south a little bit, guys, because he's making me message another guy's account, which is him. He's controlling that account too, and he's going to act like he doesn't know what's happening with the Mike Trout autograph. And here's how pretty much he already scammed me with the Mike Trout autograph coming back fake. And now he's going over the top with this. And end up DMing that other account, 03 cards or whatever, and asking him for a refund. And he's asking me for my PayPal. Send him my PayPal. Keep asking. I won't say anything. Well, I sent him my PayPal, and he did use some choice words right there. I did bleep out, kind of blur out, which again, this is to be expected with scammers. They're gonna do that type of stuff. I'm looking for your name. It's not popping up, homie. So again, clearly this guy is scamming me. He's using 2 accounts to pull out the scam. And this is just overall not great. Never got a refund from him. And he left me kind of hanging like that. So that overall was really bad way to treat a customer like this. And scam someone out of $80 Mike Trout fake autograph when I went through the process to see if it was real or fake. There's still more, a little bit of more in this story. And the other account ended up sending me a screenshot from his main account, Cards for Less. I was really confused at that point, but I knew he was pulling some sort of scam. Just send the kid the money, pretty much he's saying. And that was just him telling me that his account was legit and all, the other account. And it's just, at this point, I'm just confused. I'm kind of done with this scam that he pulled out. And I'm assuming that I'm not going to get my money back. And I got scammed out of the Mike Trout autograph, the fake one, for $80, guys. Again, at the end of the day, there's some lessons to be learned. Dude, I didn't mean to scam the kid. He just sent a terrible grading place. That's not true. GMA is reputable, and they've been in the game longer than this guy has been, more than likely. Let's just say that. And the scammer. And, yeah. So, still a little bit more to come. Still got some recaps for this story. And also ended up seeing this DM here. Dude, go ahead and expose me. So I was going to expose him pretty much and start a claim, which never happened. I couldn't, and that was unfortunate. Please DM the account I sent. So eventually I did DM the account, so it took me a little bit of time. You own this account. I know, listen, buddy, he's saying he sold his account or whatever. That's not true. I don't buy that. And this was pretty much the end of it, guys. Might have been a little bit out of order, some of these messages, but this is what I believe that the order it went in. And again, clearly this guy scammed me. Never got my $80, never got my refund, and wasted some money with GMA. Not a lot of money. It was only $10 to get the autograph authenticated. But overall, it was good to know the Mike Trout was a fake autograph, so I didn't go out there and sell it by mistake or something. So paid $80 for a card that's worthless, which is really unfortunate. But I'm going to give you guys some lessons that I can take from this and you guys can take from this scam. Well, some lessons and overall takeaways that I can tell you guys is don't buy an autograph that you think is fake. And clearly, I made the mistake. This was the only time I've done this. And try not to buy uncertified autographs unless it's even a real good deal where you could take the risk. If it's like $1, sure, you take the gamble, it comes back fake. But still, I wouldn't even be spending $1 on this fake Mike Trout autograph if it's worth $0. You don't want to be buying fake stuff. And there's clearly been a ton of scams out here. I could have gotten scammed out of way more money. Luckily, it was only $80. And again, it all comes back to you, because sometimes you're going to lose some on some deals. Sometimes you're going to win some, which I've won a ton of deals. And again, be wary. Don't think that all the autographs out there are real, unless, again, it's coming from Topps. You know it's a real autograph pretty much. Obviously, Panini, all those other brands. But buying second-party autographs, pretty much, I'll call this, you got to be wary they're fake. Now, again, I'm not saying like all the people, all these autographs are fake. Like, someone could have got that Mike Trout autograph at a game, but clearly there's not a lot of Mike Trout autographs out there. Usually in person, he only signs like 7 autographs, unless he's going to autograph signing. So you got to be wary of that. Also, guys, I'd recommend, if you're doing this type of, like, a bigger payment, send goods and services. That's usually what you do. If you're not 100% sure on, like, with the guy and he's selling you a fake autograph potentially. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And I've learned from this, though, not to buy a fake autograph, not to spend any money and on something that's fake, clearly. And also message the guy, hit him up. And clearly he had fake certification too, guys. So you guys got to be aware of that. If you had GMA or whatever the legit reputable grading companies are, then I would have been a little bit more into buying the card and knowing it was legit. But even then, even with the fake certification, you could not verify it sometimes, and you could have some problems. So again, guys, just be wary. Don't go out there spending a ton of money on a fake autograph like me. And yeah, so overall, that's the lessons I can take away. And obviously, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to buy a fake autograph from someone anymore unless somehow that happens again, which I'm not going to put myself through this, because you guys heard the whole story. Got scammed out of a Mike Trout autograph for $80, which is not great. But at the end of the day, it happens, and I'll learn from this. I'll teach, hopefully, a lot of you guys out there that's watching this story, and hope you guys did enjoy that. That is the card story of how I got scammed out of Mike Trout autograph for $80, and hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys later. Peace out, and stay tuned for some more card stories to come.